Well, tonight we are learning more about incidents on Tybee Island Police Department and how they handled the Orange Crush weekend. In their weekly report, the department revealed they made 18 arrests and responded to over 300 calls during the celebration. There were several incidents of note in the report, including several responses to gunfire, though no one was actually shot. An incident where a woman was beaten and robbed by a group on the beach is still under investigation. There was another report of a crowd attacking Tybee Island police vehicles and throwing things like bottles at the officers. Officers from different agencies teamed up and used pepper ball to break up the crowd as someone from the crowd fired a gunshot, according to the police reports. Now, those were just a few of the incidents that arose from the crowd of 40 to 50,000 people on the beach. WTOC's Shay Schrader is following up on the story. She's joining us now after speaking to a lot of people involved in this event.
Yeah, now how we got here, Dawn, it really depends on who you ask. I've spoken to the mayor of Tybee, a county commissioner, and even the organizer of Orange Crush. They all agree there were a number of things at play this weekend, including overwhelming traffic and crowds and not enough police on duty. Public officials and the event organizer of Orange Crush all have different ideas of what led to the issues over the weekend. Patrick Farrell, the Chatham County Commissioner for Tybee and the Islands, points to Highway 80, which is just 2 lanes, being too narrow to handle the traffic load.
The community's been asking for 4 lanes between here at the Bull River and landing on Tybee Island. I think this was a classic example of what can go wrong and how fast and what a large magnitude of what can go wrong when you have a little narrow causeway that's over 5, 6, 7 miles long, connecting 2 major areas.
Shirley Sessions, the mayor of Tybee, says that the city and law enforcement thought they were prepared to handle the crowds, but when 40 to 50,000 people showed up, they realized they were underprepared. The organizer of the event, Britton Wigfall, points to the 18 arrests compared to the number of people on Tybee as a win.
The amounts of incidents and even arrests were way lower than any other Orange Crush.
But went on to say,
Tybee Island had police officers had limited resources, so if they needed some more help, but they did a great job. They did a great job what they had.
The city of Tybee asked Georgia State Patrol for help, but didn't ask for mutual aid from Chatham County Police or from the sheriff's office until Sunday. Sessions says that's because island leaders didn't think they would need to.
Personally, I feel like any promoter who has managed to get 50,000 people on this island without a permit needs to have some accountability.
Despite the factors that led to the massive amount of people on the island, city and county officials agree that too many people were on the just 3-mile-long island, and as a result, resources were stretched thin. Farrell suggesting that elected officials take a look at occupancy limits for Tybee.
If you go to the mall or to a restaurant or to a hotel or to a meeting room, they're all labeled so many occupancy maximum, this many people. Once you reach that, you can't put any more in. And I'm not so sure that it's not time to look at that. How many people can cross this bridge and go out to these islands before it's too many?
Sessions adds that there is talk of another beach event this weekend and that Tybee has asked other departments for mutual aid just in case. Dawn?